Hello, your partner, Big Boy. Big Boy's Neighborhood. Big Boy this week. Oh, yeah. D.L. Hughley, friend of the neighborhood. Always good to have D.L. Hughley in the neighborhood, man, for our big interview. I've been enjoying Kountry Wayne for years, man, but the first time Kountry Wayne in the neighborhood, episode 7 for Big Boy this week. Oh, yeah. Vultures 2, listening party, friends and family. Who got your tickets? Who got you in? Who can get you in? This guy right here. All that it is going down, so make sure that you always continue to watch Big Boy this week. Episode 7, episode 8, episode 15,000, episode 27,000. It is definitely going down, man. Big Boy this week. Hello.
Hello.
Let's talk about my crush, Sydney Sweeney, bro. I keep talking about how hot she is, man. You guys don't understand. If you're hearing my voice, just Google her, bro.
Right.
That's all you got to do, dog. She's like the hottest chick in Hollywood right now.
Let me tell you, man.
Smoking hot, blonde.
I didn't know who she was, right?
Yeah.
But I caught quite a bit of Saturday Night Live. And I thought she did a great job on there, too. Like, she did a lot of skits.
Oh, she's so hot, bro. And she has these amazing, nice rack. And of course, SNL had to take advantage of that because they know what she's carrying. So they had to do a Hooters skit.
Right.
And I was like, this is perfect, bro.
Hello.
Okay, let's see what I made in tips today. 40, 41, 42 bucks. Not bad.
Damn, I made 39. So close.
Well, it looks like I'm the tip queen tonight. How about you, new girl? Oh, let me see.
That's her.
Yeah, how much tips did you make?
31, 32, $36,000. Jesus. See? No offense, Tina, but you're making us feel bad and you're taking all our tips.
Yeah, maybe Hooters isn't the right place for you.
Oh, it is the right place, Sydney. Let me tell you, dog. It's the exact
I
right
didn't
place.
see that one.
Oh my gosh, I can totally relate, bro. Because whenever you go to Hooters, there's always that one hot chick that you just hope you get.
Stop.
Yeah. Some dude came back and he's like, "Here, can I buy you a car?" Yeah. There was so many other things, bro.
That's hilarious, dude.
It's funny because when you go, you can always spot out the muy fea ones, and then
be nice, man.
I'm just saying, bro. Some of
Man.
them I don't know how they get hired there sometimes, but I'm like, all right, I guess maybe they're seeking employment, like they needed workers.
Everyone's got a type, okay? You
Yeah,
never
that's-
know. Maybe
that's
not
very
for you.
true, bro.
Right.
Everybody does have a type.
Hey, dude, because you got to think, you've been with Myra for years,
Yeah.
right? So there it is. Answer your own question. You know what I'm saying? Did Myra have a type or was it an accident?
I don't know if she had a type.
You know, she
I
just
don't
wanted to
think
get in the club for free. And she started liking this little guy.
That's so true. I don't think she had a type.
Not at all.
No, that's pretty weird.
Not at
bro.
all. Unless, like some people, people like, you'll see a dog and they so ugly, you be like, oh, he's so cute. Maybe.
Maybe
Could
that's
be.
opposites attract, yeah? Or maybe?
Yeah, well, you say it.
Okay.
Man, he said he took a story.
Yeah.
I turned it on to him.
Damn, good gosh, always, right?
Yeah, man. Sorry about that,
Sydney
man.
Sweeney, man.
Hey, dude, where is she from? Like, where were
Euphoria
like when
was her big
Euphoria.
breakout role.
Okay.
And then she was in Marvels, which they should have made her the lead as opposed to
Right.
the
No, she
other
was in
chick.
Madam Web.
Oh, yeah, Madam Web.
Oh,
This
okay.
guy. All he's doing is looking
Madam
at the boobs.
That's all I'm
Can't
looking
pay
at, bro.
attention to the title.
She's so amazingly hot.
And it's crazy because the skits that I saw,
Yeah.
I didn't think like, oh, her boobs. So I must have saw skits where it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you missed the Hooters one. That's the one
Okay.
I saw.
Alrighty. There it is.
In
All
its
right,
entirety.
Well, you shared it with me. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you're welcome, man.
Alrighty. Hey, look at his new crush.
Uh-huh.
And he's standing. Are you standing up or sitting down?
I'm sitting down.
Let this be a lesson to you ladies out there. When you're in a relationship, you might want to be careful about what your partner buys you because Trippie Redd. So Trippie Redd was in a relationship for a few years, big. Her name was Sky, and
They're not Sky anymore?
No, they're broken up.
But her name not Sky?
Oh no, her name is Sky. Sorry.
okay, gotcha.
No.
Okay, just checking.
So her name was Sky and they broke up. He allegedly cheated on her. He did say like he messed up, but now she sent out a message big and she said, "I will never let a blank buy me some blank again unless he's putting it in my name, and that's it. A real blank gonna do that regardless of ladies clock that." Sometimes we gotta put commas and things. So basically he took back everything that he gave her when they were in this relationship for years.
Damn.
And the last time when Trippie was in the neighborhood, big, she came
I
with
liked
him.
her.
Yes, and you were giving them advice, big.
So do everything. Travel. And if you're on a plane, just read.
That's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
goal, yeah.
Everything. And
Go
make
everywhere.
moments of it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you going by a Waffle House, you be like, oh, baby, Waffle House, touch my dick. And then you look back
That's
at it.
already us.
Yeah, exactly. Then you look back at it and you be like, hey, remember that Waffle House? Remember this Waffle House right here?
You're making those
Like,
memories.
I don't know if you've ever driven to Vegas, right? But there's a sign called Zizix on your way to Vegas. It's like ZZY, ZZX or
Yeah.
something like that. When I would drive with my wife, before we got married, everything. Anytime we drive, I'd be like, baby, touch my dick. Just for the memory of it. Never did it. Now the memory is she never did it. Build memories. Learn
It's
from
about
me.
build memories.
Yeah. Hey, man, somebody really listening to this like, dude, that's the advice you're going to give this young couple? Yes.
I think it's
Yes.
beautiful advice. It's good.
I think it is. Enjoy life. Enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. He probably wants you to walk in the room butt naked with like a red bandana tied around your neck. Have you done that yet? Have you done that?
Not exactly.
Do
Not
that.
exactly.
Man, I'm pretty sure they took what I said that day and they did as much as they could.
but I bet now
She
she's
probably
also.
took the red bandana back too.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna say, man. She probably would have appreciated advice about like get some things in your name.
Yeah,
so.
man. Bring the napkins back from that restaurant when we were driving up
About
to
one
Vegas.
time.
Damn, I guess.
Yeah,
They say
sad.
nothing lasts forever sometimes. Huh?
Sometimes.
All righty, but I like Trippie Redd.
Yeah.
I enjoy him in the
Hey, we
neighborhood,
all go
man.
through
And hopefully,
things.
there are breakups. Is up in here. What up, Ani?
What up, big?
Oh, nothing. We got some WLOL. We love our listeners. What listener are we loving on?
George.
George, we love you, my brethren.
Big George called us up because we were just talking about what are some things that you're still afraid of, and I haven't heard this one.
I grew up in Central America. My parents own a ranch. My aunt took me out for a walk. This is the story I hear. I don't remember anything. It happened between 2 or 3 years old. A cow started rushing towards me. I got scared. I slipped. I cut myself on a barbed wire. I've got 18 stitches. I have a huge scar to tell all the stories about. Later on in life, about when I was 7, 8 years old, I was walking home, and my mother sent me a Spider-Man backpack. The cow saw red and saw a little body walking, and he just rushed towards me. So I hate cows.
Hey, dude, I totally understand why you would hate cows.
Hell yeah.
Do you eat beef?
Oh, yes. all the
Yeah, he
time.
like, yeah, take that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, I love cows.
Rare, bloody.
And I fed a cow a burger.
Man, say what now?
I went cow tipping, and I fed a cow a burger.
Oh man, he went cow tipping. Hey, we don't condone that. No,
Damn,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? But,
Cannibalism,
but
bro.
I think that he
Coming for life, big boy.
I think he owed a cow that. Hey man, and when you got the like 18 stitches or whatever, where were you stitched at?
They're on my stomach.
Oh
From my belly button up to my chest.
Oh
really?
my God!
That must
Yes.
Wow.
Hey man, and we talking about a baby,
Yeah.
bro. When was the last time you had like a cow encounter?
About 10 years ago.
Right? When you think about it or when you get around a cow, do you have a racing heart? Do you get nervous?
I get very nervous. My heart starts racing. I just want to get out of there. I don't want to be anywhere near it at all.
I heard that, man. What about when you see cows on like billboards or anything like that? Does that scare you?
Oh, no, of course not.
Okay, just
Not that
checking.
crazy.
All right, well, I ain't no one called you crazy. All right. Hey, man, I forgot how big the scar was
Yeah.
on
Aw.
a kid. Dang.
Oh, that's me. I'd be scared too. And then the Spider-Man backpack.
Hey,
you
man,
did
I would be a
nothing.
city liver, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because who gets attacked by a cow?
Yeah.
You know, like, you wouldn't just be walking over here to like a Subway or something. You know, going to the store, be like, man, be careful of them cows. Believe that, but we love our listener, George. Thank you for sharing that with us. Friend of the neighborhood, man. Never hold his tongue. Always come through. Very intelligent as well, man. My good friend, D.L. Hughley. We're going to take you. I was just sitting here looking at some pictures of Ani from her last birthday, which is just so beautiful. You remember this, Ani?
Yeah.
That was a beautiful day, man. Let's get into some D.L. Hughley right now. Big boy this week. Hello.
I see all this stuff now. I haven't seen this many white dudes get indicted by the RICO Act since Goodfellas. Have
Yeah,
you seen
hey,
that?
man.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, man, they hitting them with the RICO,
Man.
and Georgia got time.
You know what Georgia did?
Yeah.
Georgia, it was a lot of crime in the 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end, so they wanted business. So the state legislature wrote these RICO acts to arrest young black people, to make it easier to charge and to imprison young black men. And then they got old white ones.
Yeah, man.
Can you imagine? Young Thug and Donald Trump got the same charge.
Tell me, hey, man, that's what I told them. And they said they going to prosecute him like
Man,
Thug.
you feel me? You know what it is? It was a conspiracy. They don't. This is what people don't understand. Laws are for poor people. Loopholes are for rich people.
Wow. Say it
Laws,
again, bro.
oh yeah, law. But the way to get out of law, the loophole is for rich people. And this time you ain't got one.
Damn.
Laws are for poor people. Loopholes are for rich people. Like I'm playing Orange County, right? And you can tell the difference. When I cross the county line, my car tipped to the right. I bought a MAGA hat at where I was over there selling fruit. You know, maybe he was a terrorist. I don't know. But it's so funny to see these people, what was meant for good. What they wrote these laws and they wrote them expansive so that it could just ensnare the. Right. They had teachers that went to jail for it. Young Thug and them went to jail for it. So they prosecuted this very kind of scenario 12 times. But these white people ain't cut for being in jail. Like these are 70, 78-year-old white men.
Right. Do you think that's gonna happen, DL?
Let me tell you something. I don't know nobody that got 91 charges and nothing happened.
Right.
91. 91? No.
Like, if you caught a piece of that, you wouldn't be sitting here now.
Hey, man. And I'm going to tell you something. This is the thing that was funny. We know dudes that they tax them. The DA overcharges them.
Yeah.
But this time, they didn't charge him with anything that they got. If they would have overcharged him, it'd be bad. But everything they got on him, they got.
Yeah, because usually you see somebody get caught up and they'd be like, man, they just threw everything up there and see what sticks. This is stick.
Everything they got, somebody told.
Damn.
Did you see the dude yesterday that had a Trump lawyer and then he got his own lawyer and then he rechanged his story? They giving time. You know what you can go for that? You can go to jail for a long time for that. For stealing the country's secrets and then trying to arrest trying to erase video.
Yeah,
man, come on now.
Yeah.
You get and it's always the gardeners. And did you see the two black people get caught up in the RICO Act?
Nah, for
Kanye's ex.
Yeah.
It's always two dumbass niggas always hanging
man.
out. Always.
Yeah.
It's always like a Herman Cain
that
don't believe COVID is real. Like, this white dude is telling the truth.
Yeah,
man,
she got caught up.
And the thing about black people, they don't know how to. They don't know enough information to tell up. If you get caught, you got to have somebody to tell up on.
Right.
They were just running campaigns in Georgia. You can't even tell on nobody except the dude next to you.
Yeah. Damn.
Snitches don't get stitches. They get immunity from prosecution.
Because you got to pull somebody down.
No, who you going to pull down? You don't know nobody.
Yeah. They know how to keep you out.
Damn. You just know the dude. You don't even know all the words to the Negro national anthem. You going to jail.
Even when because in the headline was like Kanye's former manager. Even Kanye was like, damn.
Yep.
Like, man, yeah.
But they don't know. They're always they use us for like fluff. Right. But they don't know. You got to be a Mark Meadows or the lawyer because you got to be in the room with him. Them dudes wasn't in the room with him. Right. They was just happy to get a phone call. Trump said go to this lady's house and threaten her.
Yeah.
Well, how are they gonna tell?
Yeah, man, and on video.
Yeah. You going to jail.
And I'm talking about, man, anything from like 2015, you should have been aware of walking into a room with video.
Yep.
Things have been videotaped for years, man. Bro. Like everything is recorded now.
It's two things you can be sure: video and some white dude saw it.
Yeah.
Always away. They always somewhere. Remember that dude? Scott Peterson that threw his wife, the pregnant wife, in the middle of the ocean. It was a white dude fishing going. I saw.
Right.
They always somewhere.
Hell yeah.
They
remember Rodney King?
It's always a witness.
Dude, Rodney King beating. Holiday was like 1 a.m. with an old ass, like a big ass Channel 7 camera.
Come on now.
Yeah, man.
Always.
Just happen to have it.
You best believe it's gonna be video and a white dude who just happened to see it. And he'll be looking back at the video. There's the crime right there. They were shooting that kid's birthday party, and right behind it, I saw him dump a body in the ocean.
Oh my God, man!
It's always, they will always see it.
Hey, man, do you think that Trump can run? Because let me tell you, like a supporter, I can see them saying, "Yeah, it is a witch hunt. Yeah. Look how they're trying to do him. Look how
No. Two things can be true. Yes, it is politically motivated, but you did it.
Right. Okay, yeah, that's
true. It is. No, two things can be true.
It's not like they can come snatch me up.
I've known dudes that the police were after, and they were after them, but they did it.
Right, yeah.
You made the video. The only reason we're having this argument is because Trump thought he could run and not be prosecuted. They stopped the investigation. They didn't stop. Mm-hmm. He did everything that they said he did.
Right.
Everything.
Damn.
You heard the phone call. That's illegal.
man. My man.
You heard him telling people
I
to
just
come.
need to buy
That's illegal.
one. You know what I'm saying?
But the Constitution, the Constitution, the 14th Amendment, he's not. He committed treason, basically treason. He tried to overthrow the government.
Right.
Now, how you couldn't get if you got 91 felonies and a rape charge, you couldn't get a job at White Castle, damn the White House.
Yeah, that's real talk.
Nobody could do anything he did. Nobody that works in here right now could have a tenth of that and keep a job.
I was about to say you couldn't have a fraction, bro.
No.
You couldn't have a fraction.
So I'm just, to me, like it's just silly. Now all the stuff they doing, like Arkansas is banning Black history, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Arkansas is also making it child labor laws younger. So now you a 14-year-old can work where it's supposed to. Arkansas is doing exactly what slavery was all about. Slavery was about removing history means that it never happened and we get a chance to repeat it.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is going to work if it's 14-year-olds?
Right.
It's going to be Black and brown people.
Yeah,
and they're going to be the reason that those laws existed because people went, it ain't right to have these kids in these harsh conditions. And the only reason to have a 14-year-old working, he ain't going to be working at a kiosk in the mall.
Right.
He's going to be working in a very dangerous either meat plant or he's going to be working in a field somewhere dangerous.
Yeah. And he's not going to school and having a job.
And so this is on purpose. When they trying to control like this abortion issue, listen. Now the Supreme Court has overturned Roe versus Wade, gay marriage, contraception. They want to go after that. And sodomy, like, what does how I celebrate my anniversary got to do with any of this?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where you from, but you can't get pregnant that way. But and then they said, like if you live in a red state, you can't even talk dirty to your woman. They're like, who's this girl? It's the state legislature right now.
Hey, man, and you know what's a trip about that DL? It seems like people are fine with it.
That's wild.
Like,
they must not be because look at how many elections they've lost because of it.
yeah, I hear you.
So I think that the narrative is no one wants somebody. I was born March 6, 1964. When I was born, the affirmative action had just happened, and then early the 70s, then there was Roe versus Wade, right? So affirmative action and women had autonomy over their body. My granddaughter will be born in a week, my second one. She'll have less rights than I was born with.
Wow.
That she'll literally have less rights than her grandfather was born with. And she lives in Georgia.
Oh, wow.
So you can't tell me that it does. When I don't want necessarily, like I'm not for or against abortion. What I'm against is telling people who are grown what to do with their bodies.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't, I don't want you to learn your history. It used to be a time when black people couldn't learn, when slaves couldn't learn. Now black people can't learn about slaves. That's on purpose. That's not an accident. And so it is because it isn't that you want to. It is that you want to replicate what happened before. If you teach it, now what they say that slavery had benefits, like slave had.
Oh my God!
So
man.
it was like a 400-year internship that was unpaid.
Right.
Like
man,
the thought that, do you know that woodworking, metalworking, there are 300,000-year-old digs where in Africa where they learned they dug up rudimentary woodworks, weapons. They knew how to do that before they got here.
Right.
The white people think they teach you everything, but they knew how to do that before they got there. You didn't have to hit me. You just tell me what you want.
Right, yeah. I would
and bring my son back.
Yeah,
That's
man.
all.
Real talk.
That's all. But
Hey.
it's the best time for comedy right now.
Really? And why so?
Because I think the stakes are so high,
Yeah.
and I think I just have always loved these kind of vantage points. It's always like when everybody was talking about the like black people ain't gonna pay $250,000 to go 12,000 feet under the ocean to look for that Titanic.
Yeah, man.
If we want to adventure, we just try to get an appropriate home appraisal.
Yeah, man. Hey, dude, they paid for death.
Listen, it's easier to find 5 billionaires in the middle of the Pacific than 2 black families got approved by Bank of America for home loan. I bet you that. I bet you that. I bet you that.
Yeah, that is not happening. We got one. We still got one?
Yeah.
It's been 12 days.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
man.
hilarious to me. So
Yeah.
but I think when the stakes are high, it's just the funniest.
Hey, man, do you feel with your money, have you done anything crazy that you wouldn't have done when you were broke?
Yeah.
A lot.
But you definitely not paying no $250,000.
Like pay for my daughter's grad school. I wouldn't have done that. No. I pretty much I did everything I want. I mean, I was older when I started getting money.
Really? Oh yeah.
I ain't like one of these young dudes.
Right.
Like I was married, had kids. I got married at 21. So.
Oh wow.
So I've been, it took a while to get like this.
Really
My
though?
wife used to shop at Target till about 20 years ago.
I heard.
So it
that.
wasn't no. Man, I just got a nice car. Like I really like. Where I went, damn, that's a nice car.
Right.
Just now.
Damn,
So,
I heard that. Hey man, so what do you think we're going into with this year of we're about to see politics change?
Yeah.
We're about to see another running for the White
Here's
House.
the thing that's funny to me. So
Who's in place?
You did all this, and then you tell me that Biden got a crackhead son. I got a crackhead cousin. I mean,
Right.
I understand crackheads.
Yeah, same.
I do. I understand crackheads. What I don't understand is, I've known people who came from good families, went to church all the time, and somebody turned out to be a crackhead.
Right.
That did horrible things that brought shame to that family.
Right.
What I had never have is understood, and they're acting like it's an equivalent. Like that all the stuff he did is as bad as Biden's son being a crackhead. There's no doubt that Hunter Biden is a crackhead.
Right.
But when is the last time you seen a white boy named Hunter in jail?
Right. Gotcha.
They don't go to jail, so stop it. He's getting the same privilege that any white dude of means would get. And none of them go to jail.
Right. No hunters, no biffs.
Ain't no biff. Ain't no skips.
Yeah, no skips.
It's a dude.
Chads.
Remember the kid killed all those 5 people in Texas, and they said he was suffering from affluence.
Yeah, man.
They don't go to
Affluency,
jail.
bro.
Yes. So,
Like, man, he's too rich.
so
to
stop
understand.
pretending like
Yes.
So stop pretending. He ain't going to jail because they don't go to jail when they do that. They don't go to jail when they on drugs. They don't go. It was a kid that raped somebody at Stanford,
my
right?
God.
And he didn't go to jail.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
If you show me a hunter in jail, and it better be a bounty hunter
Right,
in front of me, or Grape Street. It ain't no.
Hey, man, who's coming in now, though? Democratic side, Republican side?
Listen,
like,
it ain't hard for me. It's not hard, but I to me, it's just there are people. The only rights that some people want you to have, the only unassailable right, is guns. They don't want women to be able to decide what they want to do with their body. They don't want people to decide what kind of history they can have. They don't want people to be able to dress and marry and love who they want to. The only freedom you can actually have that they will fight you to the death for is a gun. That's all.
Wow.
And it's easier to buy guns in America than Sudafed.
Right.
You buy 2 packs of Sudafed, and ain't nobody got that many codes.
Yeah. And then good luck on some of the stores because they got it locked off.
Try to buy 2 packs of Sudafed anywhere in this state,
Wow.
and they will have a record of you trying to do it somewhere else.
Really, though? Damn.
So to me, it's not even hard. I don't have to agree with people. It's just an expansive view. I believe that people should be able to love who they love, dig who they want to dig, have as many babies or not as they want to. That's not my thing. But I think when you live in a society, don't tell me we're a free society when a white guy in Florida and a white woman in Arkansas can tell me exactly what history I can learn. And this woman, Sarah Huckabee, got people going to pick books up from school districts that said they would teach black history anyway. Look it up. I'm not even lying to you. Going to pick them up. So those schools are now the Underground Railroad. What is so important about our history that is worth that you've made a law and have empowered people with arrest powers to seize books? What is about our history? If you're worried about a black history, if you're scared of black history, it's because you're worried about a white future. That's why. You're not worried about books.
And you're not running, though, huh?
No.
Okay.
I'm fighting a law. You saw what happened. Cornell West said he was running. They pull up that nigga child support. Back taxes.
He was like, wait, hold on, man. You're picking his hair out like, look out what?
What's up, everybody? DJ Quest here. You know what it is. You can catch me every morning inside the Mickey Ficky Mix. Big Boy's Neighborhood. Big Boy this week. Let's go.
Hello.
Did you guys hear the news about Taylor Swift's boyfriend's brother retiring from
No,
NFL?
man.
Like that intro.
Yeah, man. See, that's
so
not
messed
nice.
up, bro. That's what all
You
the
said
headlines.
it.
I know, but I'm saying that's what all the headlines were
So
saying.
if all the headlines had
Yes.
something racist,
And
you'll say it.
And we're talking about
Wow.
we're talking about NFL players center for the Philadelphia Eagles, Jason Kelce, probably one of the best centers in NFL history, bro. He announced his retirement, and it was like a 45-minute press conference, him sitting down, and here's the intro of it.
Thanks for coming, guys. We'll see how long this lasts.
Damn.
Not a good start. There you go. Oh, man. This is going to be long. There I lay, face up in the cool morning's dew-covered grass.
Oh, whoa.
Waiting.
Let me tell you, bro.
I think I did this as a report when I was in 4th grade.
Let
I
me
know that
tell you,
intro.
That was us shortening it down because it was like a minute and a half before he even
Dude,
like
I got
managed
it
to
up
do
there,
it.
but I'm like, I'm not playing that.
It was crazy, dog. But he also did have some words about him and his brother, Travis.
This is where it's going to go off the rails. I won't forget falling short to the Chiefs and the conflicted feeling of immense heartbreak I had selfishly for myself and for my teammates. And at the same time, the amount of pride I had that my brother had climbed the mountaintop once again. We have a small family, no cousins, one aunt, one uncle. It was really my brother and I our whole lives. We did almost everything together. Imagined ourselves as star players of that time. We won countless Super Bowls in our minds before ever leaving the house.
I heard that, man. I can hear it, though.
Yeah.
People, like, if you saw when I got my star in Hollywood, man, I was a mess. And I know people somebody had to play the audio the next day on their show. Like, man, listen to this guy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it
man.
was a lot of crying, bro.
Yeah.
I was getting ads after ads after ads, and I was like,
How long was he on?
Like 40-something minutes.
Wow.
I was like, damn, bro. I'm really watching
man,
all this.
And that just show you pop culture as well, because I didn't know him until the Taylor Swift thing.
Yeah,
You
right.
know, I don't watch a lot of football anyway. Like, I can sit here in MMA, boxing, I can tell you all about that. But nah.
He's the people's champ, man. He's
Really?
like, I remember when they were in the Super Bowl together.
Maybe
they
I
went
did
head to
then. I don't
head,
know.
and that was like a big deal. But like,
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's when I
yeah.
was like really introduced him. But he's such a like awesome guy. So
Right.
I'll
That's
tell you
good,
what
man.
all the Swifties think about it.
Right.
Nobody cares.
Stop.
I'm just saying. Taylor Swift. Come on, that's what I'm saying.
I think you're a Swiftie.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. dog.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that Swifties are probably like nobody
Hey,
cares.
man,
Let's talk about Travis
you had
Kelce.
to do one
Taylor's
gut punch
boy-
before he left.
I'm just saying.
What about
man.
this? What about this retirement?
Thank you to like all the Charger fans, bro.
That's right.
What about that? That's not even you retiring. That's Phillip Rivers from the Chargers retiring. You talking about Jason Kelce. And listen to this. This is
Thank you to like all the Charger fans, bro.
and he snorted. A guy that you didn't even really know personally.
didn't tell
He
them to put that
retires
up
and
there.
you're crying. So you should be the last, if not the last, the second to the last to say anything about someone crying off an emotion and of their career that they did because you cried
Thank
here
you to like all the Charger fans, bro.
when Phillip Rivers retired.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Say that. Big Boy
Big
Neighborhood,
boy.
Natalia's up in here. Natalia Neighborhood News, what you got?
Spring break is canceled, big.
Oh, it's canceled,
Done.
big.
It's over.
What?
According to Miami, that's what's happening. So obviously, we know that like spring break is a really big time for those that are in college. Like, yeah, everyone gets a little spring break here, but like college, that is like the time for spring break. And so there are so many different destinations that people can go, but Miami definitely is
Yeah,
one of
man.
them.
For years.
For years, but recently they just dropped this video, big, and it is about how Miami is breaking up with spring break. Listen to how this starts.
We need to talk.
This isn't working anymore.
And it's not us. It's you.
Oh,
We just want different things.
damn, man, it's not us, it's you.
Yeah, this
They're like,
video
it's
came-
not Miami, it's you coming to Miami or whatever it is.
This came from the Miami Beach government. And so then the commercial goes on a little bit. They ended up showing like footage from past spring breaks, but listen to what else they said.
Our idea of a good time is relaxing on the beach.
Hitting up the spa or checking out a new restaurant.
You just want to get drunk in public and ignore laws.
Do you even remember what happened last March?
We're breaking up with you.
And don't try to apologize and come crawling back. This isn't safe, so we're done.
And just so you know, we're serious.
This March, you can expect things like curfews, bag checks, and restricted beach access
DUI checkpoints, $100 parking, and strong police enforcement for drug possession and violence.
Wow.
Whatever it takes, because it's time to move on.
Maybe we can talk when you're done with your spring break phase, but until then.
Wow.
Cancel spring break.
Hey, man, so it's no welcome to Miami. None of that anymore.
No, you're right.
This is over. Yeah. Hey, man, let me tell you. They gave you warning. If you still go, that is your problem.
This sucks for anyone who like knew other people who went to Miami for spring break, had a good time, and was like, when I get there, I'm gonna turn up, and like you're looking forward to it, and it is done.
Hey, man, they said a lot to discourage you.
Yeah, but I remember the videos that came out too, like for years, like just like the craziness that happened in Miami.
Always been happening.
This was coming, but that's why it's stopping.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, that's why it's
But there's
over.
nothing worse than like showing up somewhere and then getting the citation for like 300, 400 when you're on vacation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can only imagine people who are gonna go over there. They're still gonna party, but they're gonna come out with like some type of citation for.
Gonna find a new spot.
They're gonna make it real hard.
Hell yeah, towing cars away.
Oh my
imagine.
gosh, man, $100 parking.
Yeah, dog,
like,
it's gonna be tough.
no access to the beach.
Yeah, that's wild.
You have no money as a
alcohol.
college student. Yeah,
Hey,
no,
man, as a bar, or I'll be like, oh.
Hell yeah. So much money lost?
Yeah, that's a lot of money. But you know what? It probably really tears the city apart, and it
Yeah.
stresses like a lot of officials and the police department and everything.
Yeah, so if you want to snooze fest spring
and
break,
I'm pretty sure the people that made the law did Miami.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, I'm out, so who cares about it? Well, it's over. Good thing it's over.
The best thing just happened. J. Cole announced the lineup for Dreamville Fest, and me and Jess said last year we were gonna go. I know. What are we doing?
Can we get a flight and tickets? J. Cole, if you're watching, please hook it up.
J. Cole, we love you. I'm even wearing your shirt. No, I'm not wearing your shirt.
I usually wear your hat, but I have nothing.
I guess this is our poor attempt to ask J. Cole for tickets to
Or
Dreamville Fest.
you know, SZA, TDE.
Oh yeah, SZA. Someone. But you know what? Thank you for watching Big Boy This Week.
Big Boy This Week, about to hit you guys off, man. We had very funny comedian, man, Kountry Wayne in the neighborhood. Do you know Kountry Wayne, Menace? This is Menace from the Woody Show right here. Kountry Wayne came to the neighborhood, and it's crazy because as much as I've been looking at Kountry Wayne, following Kountry Wayne, this is our first time actually having Kountry Wayne in the neighborhood. So Big Boy This Week, Menace, would you like to do so? Let's go check out Kountry Wayne. You did that, bro. Thank you so much, Kountry Wayne, up in here, Big Boy's neighborhood. Hello, this week. Let's do it.
Is it hard having 10 kids?
At first.
Right.
It's hard at first, but it get better. It get better as time go on. At first, it's rough, man. You be like,
man,
God, I did it. But can you help me? Because I'm not gonna make it through this. Because it ain't just the kids, it's the baby mamas.
Right.
And then, you got to deal with the baby mama's family, especially if you're getting a little paper.
Yeah.
So it's always privileged what this one getting, what that one ain't getting.
And it's 5 baby mamas?
Yeah, 5 baby mamas.
Okay, so with the 5 baby mamas, do you have to be strategic on, because social media, if you take something or...
Nah, what I did, I kind of broke it down like 5,000 per child. So if you got 3 kids, you're gonna get about 15, and you get extra that month because the kids get their own money. So if you got 1 child, you get 5, and then I still do the extra stuff. So basically, I broke down my own child support system.
I heard that. That's why the King of Hearts tour, you like, man, I gotta stay out on this road.
Hey man, we got to figure it out.
Hey man, you be adding up like you add up like real life, like okay, 15 here, 5
15.
here, yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
And now count the life because that's just a child support. Now you got the kids, you got to still get them theirs. The baby mama got houses. So what I did, I kind of treated everybody equal. And once I did that, that's when the peace came.
Oh, you got him. Oh yeah. When you can't even look to the left or the right, like, was she getting it? So we all get it.
It was like that one time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
The one, I was with, the one I was with, she had a Benz. Then, one of my baby mamas had a Toyota. And it felt, the kids come to my house, and then they go to their house. I'm like, all right. So I seen it. I was like, nah, this ain't.
And they wouldn't let you just say, this is where I live and this is who I'm with now.
Nah, you can feel it. Nobody never said nothing because everybody always was looked out for, but you could just feel it. It was like figuring out a code. It was like, to how do you have all these women, these exes in your life and still have peace to be able to move on? And I figured it out. And once, I got to be honest, man, once my baby mama got that paper, they was able to be even better mothers.
Right.
Once I gave them that paper, they handle everything different. They got a schedule, how they treat the kids, and they give me peace. Cause if you got baby mamas, you might as well forget about being in a relationship until they get that paper.
And when you say, so is it 2 on each, or does one have 3? Like, how does that?
Yeah,
break down?
my high school sweetheart, we have 3.
Okay.
My high school sweetheart, we have 3. My ex-wife, we got 3.
Damn.
And the other, my last child.
You understand? You want me to come back to it?
No, my last child.
Okay.
It was 1, but it was 3. It was 3 I had in the middle of my baby mama ex-wife, and had 1 after my ex-wife.
Hey man, it's crazy when you start doing that. When you can't look at the person, you got to be up here like.
Oh, well, hey, yeah, you can't look at it straight. Cause you got,
Hey man, but it keeps you hustling.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You figured it out, and plus, man, you got to think, man. There's, you can love your kids, but you gotta have what you're having too, and create an empire, man, just to take care of kids.
Yeah, you got to, man.
Yeah, man, because I know, and like I told you, I got 2. And it's hard for me to just keep up with the 2 sometimes.
Yeah, it just.
I'm like, you want to eat didn't you eat yesterday?
Eat.
Yeah, and you on lights?
Man, listen here. Oh, lights, they ain't cleaning up.
Yeah, man.
You get a child, once they become teenagers, you won't believe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, you got to stay on about stuff like that. But it's about now, they the most loyal people to me.
Yeah,
it's my
I hear
kids.
you.
So because you go
Gotcha.
through life and relationships and all that, and you can feel everybody loyal to what they loyal to. But your kids, you be like, you know what? Worst case scenario, even if they do cross me, they mine. So it's like, man, it give you a piece on if you make it to this part of it. It's the most beautiful thing. My kids, even my sons, they help me make money. When I ask them to do something, they ain't got no other intentions.
Gotcha.
Humans gonna come in your life and have another intention.
Gotcha.
Those kids got an intention because they want to make you proud.
It's crazy how we don't marvel people staying around and doing what, like people say, oh, you're supposed to take care of your kids. Yeah, you are. But when someone really takes care of their kids, we don't marvel that.
Man, this the world. The world is not going to marvel the real stuff.
Right.
To be honest, the more, to get real popping in the world, for real, you have to be real fake.
That's real.
I've learned that through my content. Because when I started off doing my content, I pretended like I was corny doing certain stuff. Like I act like I couldn't dance, I act like I couldn't rap.
Right.
But the whole time I could do all that because what I did, I said I'm gonna put my worst foot forward. Because if I would have came off kicking knowledge, kicking wisdom, nobody would never. So I had to be like, hey. But I knew the world. If you really want to pop, you got to be fake.
Yeah,
because
man.
the world fake. So when you see somebody pop, like, hey. But to be yourself, you draw your people in, and then once you give them the real, it's like a woman. Every time I used to talk to a woman, right, I'd be like, oh, I'm cool, laid back. As soon as I get that coochie, I'd be like, hey, babe, we gotta wash some dishes. Like, we gotta keep the house clean.
Right.
And she like, hold up.
Yeah.
If you would have been vibing with this serious vibe, I wouldn't even gave you this. But
right, early on.
But once they don't
it's called sending your representative. I sent the representative.
But once you don't got them, they gonna stick with the one they love and real. They might not like it all the time, but. So that's what I don't care what the world say. God be reward me for the stuff the world don't reward me for, and that's what the world know me for. They know me because I'm rewarded, and a lot of people in the world be like, man, I ain't even on Wayne like that. Like how where he at?
Right.
And I'm not even on who's on him, but I'm like, boy, God sent you.
Hey man, that's what I was talking to you about before we got on. Does it feel like it's getting bigger and bigger for you as opposed to dissipating or going down?
It's so powerful right now and so big. That I got a social media business and I do touring, you know what I'm saying? And I do film and stuff, but it's so big that I got multiple fan bases. It's a fan base that was like, oh, we glad Wayne back off tour. I haven't even went off tour yet because there's so many fan bases that I got, one for stand-up, one for, you know what I'm saying? It's
Can you tell where they know you from?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The day ones real relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
They like, oh, we knew. And we know and they know this Wayne, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people know me from the skits.
Yeah.
And some people just know me because it's just like they seen you. You're one of the social media people, but it's pockets. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I get out one pocket, when I got off Instagram, people think I be falling off, but it wasn't no money on there. So I got a Facebook audience that's so big that I play with Instagram. It's like this the easiest audience to get because Facebook, that's why everybody run from it because they don't care who you are. If it ain't good, they not rocking with it. I give you an example. I say if Beyonce got a cake and a girl named Ashley got a cake, they gonna close their eyes and taste the cake. Whoever got the best cake on Instagram, It's the sauce. It's the sauce. It ain't Instagram the easiest. Only thing I do is have some money. Instagram is.
So do you do more Facebook?
Yeah, I do Facebook because those are real people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's real people on Instagram too, but they influence. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we call them.
Yeah,
influencers.
Instagram real is it's a lot of everybody influence. Even the celebrities don't got influence now. They listen to the people to change their art. I'm like, bro,
right.
I'm like, man, you messing up. You got to just when you're an artist. When Ford made a truck, if he would have asked the people how they wanted, they would have been like, put a tire over here. You know, you got to make it from what the energy tell you. And so I feel like Instagram just real influential. And every time I go over there, I pop when I feel like it. I be like, man, it's like fun.
And you still do a lot of content. Where do you not where do you find that time, but that's got to be extremely important to your brand as well.
Oh yeah, I drop like 13 brand new videos, 3-minute videos a day. You know what I'm saying? But what I did at first, I was dropping all of them. I was doing like 7 a day, or 6 a day, 5 a day sometimes by myself. But what I did now, I only drop 1 a day. And I pay others. I taught other people around me how to do what I do. I let them follow me for a couple years. I'm like, this how you do this. This how you keep a 3-minute video going. This how you keep their attention. This is where the pivot gonna be. They gonna throw the ad here, da-da-da-da. And now I got people out there that I pay. So I'm dropping 13 new videos a day. I drop more videos than everybody in the world.
So are you but you're not in every video.
No, I'm not. I don't have to be in it anymore.
Damn.
Because I was figuring out, like, man, it's passive income, but if I'm there all the time, it still ain't passive. I say, man, if I could get this page to a point, and I seen the vision, man, and I did it.
What do you spend for real a year on content?
$3 million. $3 million. I spent $3 million.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
You have to look back and be like, damn, I'm doing that. Because at one point you didn't have $3 million to do that. And now, like, that's
and that's just on that.
That's just on
Yeah.
that.
Like if I had the $3 million, I'd be like, man, do I do this on content or just leave? Like, man.
It's such an achievement.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's crazy because Ani, you do a lot on mine. Jason, our producer, I probably spend a year on content. What do you think, Ani? What, 70, 85 bucks?
Yeah. Take some.
Like, I think I did like $100 a year last year.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it just ain't popping for me though, bro.
We'll get there.
Yeah, and they say content is king, man.
Content is king.
Yeah.
And they giving out deals now.
I know,
they license
man.
it. It's basically what people don't realize, and sometimes I don't even, I talk about it when people bring it up, like you who really serious, but it's so, I don't want to go around talking about it because it's like, I don't let people bring it up, and I do want people to get the message because when I was in the streets, only reason I tell people, because when I was in the streets, only thing we could do, sell dope, play sports, or be a rapper. That's what was popular.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm really speaking to the people who are in the streets and got potential like I was. Like, bro, you could pick up your phone and make some money. But what it is, man, I really just figured out it's the music business.
Mm-hmm.
The content business now is streaming.
Yeah.
And nobody's not looking at it like that. But that's how people mess up in music. They was looking at it just music.
Right.
Versus people who was in the office was like, man, this is business. Like, this is business. So the content business, they licensing content now like music. So if you own your content on social media, social media is a big Spotify or whatever. Unless they just make it disappear one day. But you still own the content. So that content, you get to repost it. Posted on multiple platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody monetizing.
Hey, man, you see how we not talking about the tour? We ain't talking about content.
No, nobody never do.
It's like you over here giving us a lesson. You see everybody over here like all tuned in.
I haven't went to an interview in the last 2 years where people really be like, yeah, Kountry Wayne come, but the reality is people want to know, and I don't blame them. Because I wanted to know, but I had to figure it out. But I'm like, man, this the music business. The music business. You know what I'm saying? Because what it is, it's like, when my daddy used to sell dope before me, I used to hear about the prices they would get the bricks for in the 80s. I said, damn, if I would have got a brick for that price.
Yeah.
So when you hear what movie people were making back then, you like, dog, if you would have caught the movies back then when Denzel then would get that back end, and then you hear what the rappers was getting off CDs, you like, man, So I'm like, I'm finally at the beginning of something. That's always been my prayer. I want to finally, cause if you catch the beginning, dog.
You missed all the hustles.
Yeah.
Even when they did Ponzi schemes, I always got in when it was time to lose the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we are at the beginning.
At the beginning,
of a whole new revelation.
Yep.
And what's the book? The 10,000 hours. What's the 10,000 hours? Is what? Say it again.
The 10,000 liars?
No, it's not 10,000. It's liars something though. Damn. Outliers.
Outliers.
Outliers. If you read Outliers, they talk about how, the steel industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The immigration industry, when people came over, then they became, they were tailors, but they made their kids become lawyers and all. And then when you look at the 55s, like the 1955s with the Bill Gates and the Steve Jobs and all, it was like they caught these waves. And now you look now, and that wave is social media, content, creation. And it's crazy because there's people that I'm celebrating 30 years, and I don't count nobody else's success. I don't dig in nobody's pocket, none of that. But my career, 30 years, there's people that's come in and lapped my career many times over because they're using content and they came in at a different time. You know what I'm saying? And at a different date, bro.
Yeah, this is what we've been praying for. It's like everybody been praying for ownership and be able to own their content as soon as it came. They're like, oh, I want to go the other way. I'm like, this what we prayed for.
Yeah, man.
It's like, man, this what we prayed for. And it's like, man, and it's for the hustlers for real.
So, but comedy wasn't your thing. You know how when people say when they're young, like, I want to be a comedian. You didn't say that?
Nah, everybody else did. Especially,
So you were
especially
funny?
white people. Oh, yeah.
Right.
I was so funny that I never was silly.
Explain.
Like, I just say something real. I was real. I was never like the person to go pick on nobody. I didn't have to pick on nobody for real. I just say something real in class. Like, hey, man, no, that ain't right. So you gonna let the white girl get that ain't fair. Keep it real. I would just always say something real.
And people found funny in that.
Everybody thought that got me off everything. That's the only thing. And I never could, no matter what I did or whatever, funny was always the number one me.
Right.
I couldn't be no better businessman or nothing better than I am funny.
So it was just in you. It's innate.
It was the easiest thing I could do.
So, wait, were we saying like thanks for watching Big Boy this week, or just watching?
Well, we should start from like shortest to tallest for sure.
That might work. One at a time. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
We're not ready. Thanks for watching Big Boy this week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. What up, Lou Dog?
Dog, there's a major brawl, bro.
Yeah, man, I saw
should've-
this.
This should have been like on pay-per-view
I
or
saw
DAZN
it,
or
man.
something, dog. But in Bangkok, there was a huge brawl over 100 prostitutes.
Yeah, man.
This giant brawl amongst two groups was in the streets. Cops had to get involved and separate
They were
them.
out there scrapping.
Yes, it was like in the red light district.
Yeah, in their Lady of the Night gear, too. Little
dog.
skirts. Did you see the one that like jumped over like a grass wall?
Yes, I saw that, bro. In
And
like
that
a
little
pink
mini
red
skirt?
dress. Yeah,
I was
dog.
like, man, I gotta go find her.
They were brawling,
Yeah,
dude,
man.
and it was all because of turf war.
Yeah, man.
You're in my area, You're in my area, homie. You're in
Yeah,
my
man.
area, homie.
I'm glad you put said homie.
Oh,
I don't know what you're gonna say at first. Yeah, man.
Like, dude, and they were just when it first started, they were both screaming at each other, "Get out! Get out!"
And that's them for real.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah,
and then
man.
the fists started flying, and the kicks, and the
I know,
cops were
don't it
getting
sound like
involved.
a song? Little turn up.
Turn it up.
Watch Future do that song. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh! Just imagine, bro, if you were at Bangkok for the first time ever at the red light district.
Oh my God, man.
And that just breaks out, and
Oh,
you're like in the news, and the video's viral, and you're
Somebody see you too.
Somebody sees you in the middle of everything.
man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thailand. You have never witnessed anything like this before. We have 125 ladies of the night, ladies and gentlemen, fighting for territory. Coming in weighing 100 pounds. Hey, man, yeah. That'd be a whole lot.
Oh my goodness, dog.
Yeah, man.
I would hate to
Can
be
you
in the middle of
imagine
that.
sitting there and if you've been to Thailand, be like, oh man, there go Erica.
Yeah.
It was just too crowded.
Oh, the video's so wild,
Yeah,
dog.
man.
I can only imagine the cops trying to hold everybody down.
Oh, you know they was filling
who
them
got
up.
arrested.
And then you saw a few of them was swinging on the cops.
Yeah,
They were
dude.
swinging like, oh, I can't believe you're doing this. You're a customer. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Yeah, one night in Bangkok. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, that was so many girls involved, bro. That should have been like a full-on pay-per-view event.
Yeah, man.
Maybe they're onto something. Maybe
Yeah.
they should do something.
I know.
like this.
Dana White, get them on the phone. I hate it when partner edition.
This partner, let me tell you, Big, deserves like a little slap upside the head. That's what I'm
Uh-oh.
going to say. So this wife filmed her, I'm guessing husband, boyfriend, I'm not really sure, just a couple days after she gave birth. Listen to what he's requesting from her.
Pardon? Pardon?
Can you do a roast?
You want me to do a roast?
Yeah.
Can I just remind you of something? I gave birth 2 days ago.
Yeah. 2 days ago, and you came out of the hospital straight away. You've been sitting around all this time, so you can make a roast.
To
Sure.
send me home to get rest at home.
Yeah, but you've been doing nothing but resting. Look at all these cups of tea for a start. I mean, look, I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm sorry that I need caffeine to keep going with a newborn baby.
Yeah, and it's not easy for me either. Right, I didn't give birth. No, but I'm not sleeping like you, so I'm knackered. You're awake. So, my mum and dad are coming, and you know what they're like. They always want a roast. So
They always want a roast, but I've not just given birth 2 days before. You can get up and make it yourself.
Man,
She's
is
too
that
nice.
the couple? What show was what movie was that where it was a couple? I love her. She's kind of like plus size,
Oh.
and they were like roommates or something in the movie. Was it Bridesmaids?
Are you thinking of Bridesmaids?
No,
Yeah.
was it Bridesmaids where they both had English
Oh,
accents?
yeah, they were her roommates,
Got
and she
it.
had to
Yep.
live with them.
Yeah, man. So he wanted her to make a roast.
He wanted
I'm
her to
hoping this
cook
is
something.
Boogie. I'm
for-
hoping this is fake.
Well, like the video, okay,
Looks
like
real.
I know it sounds a little bit, but it looks real because she's not even filming him. She's filming like the floor, and so like she's trying to like just feel like listen to how ridiculous this sounds. Look, I have given birth, and I would like literally throw something at my husband Matt if he asked me to cook anything 2 days after giving birth. I
Right,
would be
man.
so upset because like your body doesn't feel good, and now you want me to cook something. You cook something for your parents.
Stand up and go cook a roast for my parents.
Yeah, like have some like consideration for what is happening. This guy's so
Hey,
delusional.
man, you don't just become that ridiculous one time.
Right?
He's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's yes. true, dog.
He is ridiculous, man.
Like I'm gonna tell you for
You've
sure.
been sitting down for 2 days.
Right? Like Matt for sure like has done a couple things where I've been like, babe, come on, but never to that degree. I would
Right.
kick him so hard.
Right. Well, you resort to physical violence. I would rather just have some kind of conversation. But I mean, that's y'all
I know.
house.
Well, he knows. He knows.
No, I ain't mad at you. I'm mad at you. Some people rule with an iron fist.
Right now, we're in the what we call the red room. You know what I'm saying? It's a room that's red. You know, designed by Ye himself, man. Ye Thompson, not Kanye West, not Ye as in Kanye West. But speaking of Ye as in Kanye West and Ty Dolla Sign, Vultures. You guys know Vultures, the album. Well, there's a Vultures 2. Vultures 2. They had Friends and Family, right? Which is me, friend and family. So I had a chance to get down to Vultures 2, the listener soiree, the event that was going down. And being that you are friends and family as well, but you're my friends and family. I'm Kanye and Ty Dolla Sign's friends and family. So being that we're friends and family, I'm going to let my friends and family come into the Vultures listening party. Step this way.
Most people can commit to the sins that they like to do. And I just believe. So where are you? A believer. Baby, a believer. Take me that. Take me 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 a believer. Take me fast in the dance. Please don't play with me, you know I'm.
Louis Cheese Rotten Tamales
Review.
All righty, Rotten Tamales review. What we got, Luigi?
I've been waiting for this one, bro. First of all, Dune, the first part was amazing, dog. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. I would suggest you watch that one before you go watch Dune Part 2, just to get a little review and just get a little recap again.
Right.
But Dune Part 2, 2 hours and 46 minutes long.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's
Is Busta
how-
Rhymes in it?
No.
Okay, that's how long my Busta Rhymes interview is. Great interview right there on Big Boy TV. Make sure y'all check it out.
I got a chance to check it out, bro. Timothy Chalamet, Austin Butler, the guy from Elvis. I can't forget him. But all I kept thinking was Willy Wonka every time I kept seeing Timothy Chalamet or Chalamet Melee or whatever his name is.
And Dune.
Yeah, in Dune Part 2.
Okay, so you're looking at him thinking Willy Wonka.
It's Willy Wonka,
Gotcha.
Willy Wonka. But this is a dope part. This second part, dog, honestly, 246 seems long. Around like the middle, like an hour and 30 minutes, there was a point where it got a little slow where I was like, oh, I wish there was like an intermission time right now to just go take a break because it kind of slowed down a little bit. Other than that, the movie's badass, dog.
Damn,
Dudes
that's
are in
good.
the
We haven't
desert.
heard one of these in a
We
minute.
see more Zendaya. The special effects are badass. You got Jason Momoa still in it.
Oh, right.
Bautista
so all
still in
your
it.
crushes were in it. Gotcha.
No, but it's so badass the way it's going. But not only that, at the end, you're like, oh my gosh. We're going to get more and more Dunes.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how many parts we're going to get, but there's definitely a cliffhanger there. It's not over yet.
Dude, it's crazy when you get a part of a franchise like that.
$81 million it made in the box office, 178
Damn.
globally. And
I
that's just the
heard that.
beginning weekend, bro. It's going to continue, bro. There's
I
no
love
other
it.
movies to go watch.
What do you give it Rotten Tamales wise?
98 for sure.
Oh, no. wow.
Yes, bro. It's such a good movie, dog. You got to peep it. If you love Dune 1,
And that
you're
Sweeney
gonna...
lady's not in there that you
No,
like?
I wish
Oh,
she
okay.
was. Yeah.
Wow.
We had to settle
What
for
is it
Zendaya.
about?
98? Yeah.
Well, it's a whole story about a family that gets, I guess, an emperor tries to eliminate the whole family, and they do. This guy's the only one living, so he's trying to avenge his family's death. So then he
Damn.
has to go against the emperor.
A
like
98?
Yeah, it's badass,
And
dude.
Rotten Tamales?
That's if
I
you're
think
invested
that's
in
a-
it, dog.
Oh, so you got money in it?
You gotta-
Did you take the did you do the FCC?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't get no money. I'm saying,
Okay.
if you love the first one, the second one really lives up
Held
to
up.
it. Yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah, it does,
All
bro.
righty. Luigi's
It's
Rotten
dope.
Tamales right there, man. I don't think we ever seen a 98 rating.
No.
Believe that, but all his favorite guys were in there, so there he Hello. Is up in here. What up, Ani?
What up, big?
Oh, nothing. WLOL. We love our listeners. Who we loving on?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, we love you, Jonathan.
Big Jonathan called us up because we were just talking about, like, can you really be friends with someone that you had formerly hooked up with? And he said no.
No, absolutely not. So I'm in a relationship right now, okay? Now, when we were first starting to get to know each other, you know, you share your stories and all with your significant other at the time. Now, about a year into our serious relationship, I noticed on my Instagram and other social media that, you know, some female friends that I had before, I was no longer following, and I was like, what happened? The only thing I could think of was my girlfriend. So, you know, I confronted her about it, and I asked her, you know, why do I not follow so-and-so anymore? And she's like, I remember that story you told me about you and her.
Oh.
And I was like, damn.
Hey, man, that's what I was
that's
saying.
caught up.
You got to find out everything early because at some point you got to stop talking about it. And we
That's
lock in
right.
on it. We lock in on it. We lock in. So
They
not
remember
only can
everything.
you not be friends or be friends with former hookups, your girl is also patrolling.
Yeah, you can't follow him either.
She went and
deleted him.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, yeah. If I even try to, like, you know, look anybody up, I've been caught on that before too. Like, I've been just to see what they're up to, you know, because they were my old friends before at the time too. But then she was like, "What you doing looking them up?" I was like, "Damn."
Oh man. Yeah, man.
She got you on lock.
Yeah, man. Where did she get her private detective license from? You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Yeah.
Good luck, bro.
He over there nervous.
Hell yeah,
Man,
he
blow
is.
the horn if you need us to help you. Hey, man, we need to hit up Jonathan to see if they still together.
Yeah, oh my God.
Hey, man, if you got to go through all that, there's just sometimes I just don't want it.
Yeah,
I
that's-
wouldn't even want it, man.
Yeah, because, like, I do what Jonathan does. I'm like, oh, I wonder what my high school friend's up to or what this person. So if that was a problem with any guy that I'm with, that's going to be an
Do you
issue.
ever go to someone's page to see who they're following or who following them?
I have done that before,
Really?
yes.
Okay.
Not anymore, but I probably will
Right.
do it again. if
And I
need
think
to.
I only follow like 40 people, 45 people or something. I know people go to mine to see who I'm following. Like, I follow our sister Charlene. People done probably tapped in like, oh, who's this?
Yeah.
Who's Char Will? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but it is what it is.
It is, but on TikTok they do have an option where you can block that, so anyone can't just go and look at it. That's how I have mine.
Oh, really?
So I like when others do that because I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't even want to see who you're following.
Yeah, you kind of did because
I
if
did,
you
yeah.
saw the restriction, then that means you
Yes.
wanted to see it.
But that did hold me back, so I was like, cool. This is like stopping my. I just like reading comments and stuff. I'm so nosy on social media, so I'm like,
Really?
ooh.
I heard that.
I love
The comment
social
section
media.
is the best section.
Really?
It is. Yeah, it's fun.
Man, that's the section I don't read.
Oh.
Well, if you go to other people's, it's fun.
Yeah, I'm talking about theirs.
Really? It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
fun.
I don't read a lot of comments, man.
People's thoughts are awesome.
Yeah, people are evil too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can see the trend. If somebody likes something, then you'll see the likes. If somebody don't like something, then you'll see everybody those comments. So
Once
it
you see
depends on
one
what it
negative
is.
thing, you just continue.
Yeah, then it goes down the line.
You just can't help it when you're here at the happiest place on earth. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thanks for watching Big Boy This Week.
Big boy,
Big boy.
All righty, man. Big boy, excuse me. Jesus. Big boy this week. Big boy this week. Excuse me. You're not really covering up anyone. We had a chance to go out to Disneyland Resort, ladies and gentlemen, with the neighborhood. Always good to get out there, man. We've been out there many a times with our listeners. We like to have a good time. We like to party Disney-wise, you know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do right now with Big Boy this week is we're going to take you to our adventure at Disneyland Park, ladies and gentlemen. Disneyland Resort, that is. This is Ani. She was there.
Yes.
This is Natalia. She was there. This is Louie. They were there.
Yeah.
This is Quest. He was there. And your partner Big Boy was there. And then Chuck and Juan. Oh, you went too, huh?
Yeah, they checked
Oh, man. Man, these bastards. Let's go ahead, man. Big Boy this week. Y'all could have walked out with me. Hold on, no. Yeah, man. Big Boy this week. All right. They walking out? Everybody walking with me? All right. Everybody. All righty. Go into the footage now.
Hey, I'm Marisol.
Hey, I'm Big Boy. Hello. Oh, go ahead. Sorry about that, Marisol. Sorry about that.
Hi, I'm the VIP winner for Disneyland. One with Big in the morning.
Yes, grand prize winner. When we called to give her the grand prize, she almost hung up on us. So it pays not only to listen, but pick up your phone when we're calling for a grand prize, all right?
And be nice.
And be nice, which she wasn't. Here it is. VIP, Disney. We got it in the neighborhood. Turn that camera around, wacko. These are some of our grand prize winners right here. Well, that's Natalia right there. This is Ani jumping around over here like it's nobody's business. If you want to come and hang out with some great people like us, make sure that you're in the neighborhood because you know what it comes down to? We got that VIP at Disney. Coming with Big Boy. Bring joy. Bring a toy. Hello. Natalia's up in here. Natalia's survey says. Survey says what, Natalia?
That women are rich in labor big. Okay, here's what's happening. So this housekeeping kind of survey came out and it showed how much people are putting in work at home when it comes to cleaning the dishes, doing the laundry. How many minutes per day is the average American putting in? And the average American across the board was about 34 minutes per day on cleaning, whatever the chore is, right? But they found that women are putting in more work than men, which is not surprising, right? But what they did configure here is how much women are working are getting like unpaid work in a sense.
Right.
Like how much that cleaning process would get paid for someone else and how much, the women are getting. So per year, $6,436 worth of unpaid work women are doing.
Damn.
Someone else could be making that money or someone else, she could be earning that money, but she's not.
What is $6,000 gonna do?
Hey,
And then you gotta come
a
home
nice
to
trip.
If your wife is at the house, or
Mm-hmm.
if your man is at the house and they're keeping the house together, then $6,000. Would you give up that service or give up a clean house and then have to possibly hire someone in because you're not there doing
Well,
it?
the point of it is that women are doing the majority of it and men are not. They're
Gotcha.
not doing this unpaid work where we're the
Gotcha.
ones constantly cleaning the dishes or putting away the
I hear
laundry.
you.
And so it's just not even. That's why
But
it kind of makes
also,
me
are they
mad.
taking into consideration that sometimes the man is working outside the house?
Big, that's a logical thing to ask. I don't know why you're asking me this. I'm
Right.
just mad that
It just depends because you're
No,
at
you're right.
work
Yeah.
and Matt is at work.
Yes.
Or you're at work and sometimes
Yeah.
Matt work from home a little bit more.
Matt does work from home,
So
but
he
he's
should be
working,
cleaning
yeah.
up.
Right?
He
But-
should be cleaning
but
up,
who
man.
walks into this clean kitchen who just washed the dishes, then all of a sudden there's this peanut butter knife in
Yep.
the sink?
Yeah, man.
Damn, I hate people like that.
Yeah.
Dishes washed instantly? That's
Right.
like Myra, bro.
Right.
If the
Right
sink
behind
is-
me, like
Okay.
waiting for me to just set
Louis,
this little dish down.
No, if
so she
the
can
sink
wash it.
is
There it
fully
is.
clean and then you just decided to make a sandwich and you used a knife, why are you going to put the one dirty dish in a sink that just was clean? It
Hey,
just
man.
doesn't make sense to
I
me.
got it. Who's not doing their share at home? I got it. We'll definitely come back to it, man. And Louis, really think, because I feel like your argument is not going to be up to par.
So there you have it. Want to thank you for being in the neighborhood once again for Big Boy this week. Every week it goes down, and thank you for being here once again. Alrighty, Big Boy this week. We are gone. I know you enjoyed it. I'm not going to even ask you if you did.
Drop.